Kind of Funny Games has been in the hot seat a minute. The last couple weeks of them have actually been very traumatizing for them, especially since Trump won. Not too long ago, they actually did a call to action to their audience for them to go and vote Kamala Harris because they got Trump derangement syndrome, right? Well, Andy Cortez has also been making a few mistakes, including gaslighting grifters about DEI. This screenshot that's actually on this article is from that video, and we talked about it a couple days ago. Cringe take on DEI, kind of mocking and yelling and labeling everybody as crybabies and idiots, and basically saying that they have no intelligence and stuff. Go check out that video. Very, very bad take. Andy Cortez has me blocked. Never engaged with him. Never even heard of him. Never talked about him. I've loosely heard of Game Over Greggy and Kind of Funny Games here. So I guess this guy's maybe like his sidekick or his little henchman or whatever. So that's neither here nor there. Well, now Andy Cortez went after Smash JT. And this is interesting because this shows the vile part of Twitter where all these wokies try to fabricate lies and try to push these narratives out over video games, right? Keep in mind, all Smash has done is give his opinion on some of these journalists that are actually political activists. He's clapped back at personal boundaries being, stepped over, like the wife being contacted, previous jobs being contacted, but they can't take it. They're determined to control the narrative. So this article from Fandom Pulse has given a summary of it. We're going to look at some of the tweets and stuff. I actually engaged with some of these tweets. What it comes down to is that Cortez shared screenshots from an X account that claimed Smash JT was using a degenerate online hookup site. In other words, that Smash was a cuck. So they said, I guess if Smash JT wants to hide behind a block while spreading false rumors, then he won't mind me mentioning the JeffTSmash account on a cuck hookup site created in 2015 that mentions his city, hobbies, and wife by name. So not only is it a fake cuck hookup site, which has been proven for that, and we're going to talk about the evidence and stuff. There's some stuff that has to be edited. Thankfully, this article has some of the screenshots edited. Not only do they have a fake profile claiming things about Smash and his wife, it also has his docs on there. The wife's name, his name, city, hobbies, everything. So this account was allegedly spreading a docs. Now, according to rumor, and I've seen this floating around, this WashYourCrack is in Alyssa Mercante alts. I'll just leave it at that. That's the rumor. So going on, this talks about how Cortez shared it. You can see this is the tweet saying the setup and punchline are incredible. And it shows the whole entire tweet that he quoted, all the screenshots, the docs of the wife's name and everything like that. And shortly after this, people actually were trying to pry even further into Smash's personal life, which is not cool. You're a host on Kind of Funny Games. You're a real journalist. You should hold yourself to a little bit more of a professional standard than to be blindly retweeting false stuff from alt accounts, from faceless alt accounts of stuff that is actually proven false because Smash addressed this weeks ago. So very, very kind of douchebag. And it did get a pretty big backlash. A lot of people were covering it. Smash, Endymion, Hypnotic. I think Stutter and Craig even replied in here. A lot of people are covering this. And this is not a good look for Kind of Funny Games. I think Game Over Greggy, if you have any kind of integrity with your job, you'll at least reprimand Andy Cortez. I'm not asking for him to lose his job, but he better get a lot more than just a slap on the wrist for being a vile human being. Because check this out. It was in response to Smash saying, hey, Greggy, get cucked. Because Greggy was calling for people to vote for Harris, which is all political opinion. Nothing spread falsely here. Sure, it was a little bit of a petty insult towards Greggy, right? To say, hey, get cucked. And then to spread this, like, oh, the setup and punchline are incredible. Posting a cuck rumor about Smash JT, which, again, is false. So, Smash replied because obviously this post was in response to Smash telling his friend, his co-host, Greg Miller, to get cucked after they encouraged everybody to vote for Kamala, right? Here's the full post. And then here's it's election day, and I want to talk to the undecided voters and the folks in this one out. Please do me the personal favor of voting for Kamala Harris, right? Now, Here's what Smash proved. He responded to Cortez, providing proof that a user by the name of ArtSlade1972 was attempting to impersonate Smash and changed the username to JeffTSmash. Right? So he said, hardcore lefty spreading misinformation, color me shocked. This is actual defamation proven to be faked. Here's the proof of the actual account that changed its name. This is shameful to flippantly post this to a wider audience without actually doing any research first. I've had to deal with people harassing me constantly today. You really are a complete piece of shit, Andy Cortez. So obviously the screenshots aren't there, but what's funny is this user that goes by ArtSlade1972 changed this profile to be JeffTSmash, put all Smash's info in it, but they forgot previous threads on that form, previous threads on that form of that cuck website actually had ArtSlade's real wife on there. And now people have the photos of the wife nude. So what kind of gotcha is that? Like, these people label us as deviants, incels, and everything just because we're not in their woke echo chamber, because we're not liberal, because we don't buy into the woke narrative, right? So they'll try to do anything, including making a fake cuck website profile, when funny enough, that person that did this to Smash to set him up is a real cuck. Could somebody explain how that works? Like, how is it a gotcha if a cuck tries to frame somebody else as a cuck? What a complete fucking idiot. Art Slade, if you're watching this, you're a moron. And your wife is naked on there, and we're all laughing at you now for failing immensely on Smash. So Cortez actually did delete this. He deleted this response, and it was more of a backhanded apology. This guy showed his true character here. I'll never take him seriously as a journalist or a video game industry person. Piece of trash. I think he lives in Texas too, so I'm sure it's a small world. We'll run into each other. Piece of trash. So Andy Cortez said, I'll delete it because I'm not a complete piece of shit. Only about 90% when it comes to dealing with you all. Only 90%. Sorry you were harassed. I know you'd never bother or attack anybody on this website. So clearly a backhanded apology, a simple, hey, my bad, or even just deleting it. Not even saying anything. Not even saying anything probably would have been better. So Smash replied saying a simple sorry that was completely out of line would have sufficed. You're backhanded at trying to be funny. An apology to try and downplay what you just did here is noticed but not appreciated. This was a super shitty thing to do to somebody. And of course, all the other people like WashYourCrack and you name it, they're all taking advantage of saying, well, Smash does it to Mercante and he didn't. No, bullshit. There's a stark difference giving criticism to somebody's actual work, photos of somebody that they actually post, things they tweet, stuff that they've said and done themselves, critiquing actions and stuff. You guys went through the trouble to make a fake profile. A fake profile of somebody being a cuck. And what makes it even more ironic is that an actual cuck did it. Like, an actual cuck changed their profile to try to stick it to him. And it failed immensely. And now Cortez looks like an asshole. And he's been getting called out by a lot of people by it. And again, a lot more than a slap on the wrist needs to happen to Andy Cortez. So this comes out after he recently went on a rant against gamers who oppose DEI and woke agenda on a live stream. And Grum shared it out. And in the whole thing, he did this fucking cringe-ass
You
rant.
fucking need DEI because you wouldn't have jobs if DEI didn't exist to complain about. You wouldn't be making money on YouTube if DEI didn't exist.
By the way, everything that they say about us is projection. They need DEI to feel like they have a place. They need DEI to be activists hired as journalism, activist at Kotaku and IGN and all that. Like, they all need it more than we do. We're just fucking clowning on them. But yeah, this whole thing we made a video about the other day. Let's watch it real quick.
So you're really the ones that need it. Unless your game has only white dudes. If you have a woman, she better be fucking hot.
Yeah.
Get an ugly woman out of my game. That lady.
And you notice that all these guys are just complete soy boys. Like, they're the cucks themselves.
Better be super smoking hot. Yep. That's the way they think, right? Back in the day, game development studios were primarily white dudes.
No,
and they didn't really think about diversity.
Nope. A lot of early gaming was actually more hands-on with Japan. It was only until in recent decades that Western gaming studios started to come into fruition. Early Atari, early Nintendo, early Sega was a lot of Japanese development. These guys that were raised in liberal colleges with their professors that indoctrinate them, they're all fucking soy boys. This guy is a fucking joke.
City. And that's one thing, right? It was a lot rarer to find non-white dudes in game development. And as that changes, and as college and
anyways, we've seen this. This guy's just coping here. Another idiot. And yeah, he attacking Smash JT and putting that sorry ass apology was not a good look. And you know, I think this is gonna hurt Kind of Funny Games in the long run. And a lot of people showed their true colors. So yeah, get cucked. I'll say that to Andy Cortez. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching as always. Take care.